Obviously, there's a lot of guns used in crimes, and when you take a look at what the FBI and the police have confiscated over the years of gun crimes, generally they're pretty cheap guns. I guess that's why they're criminals, is they need so desperate for the money they get cheap guns. So what we're going to take a look at is we're going to take a look at the top 10 guns that you'll find in police evidence lockers. Now this data came from the FBI databank, as well as Chicago PD, as well as Tulsa PD and a couple other police departments. Just looking at their data, I don't think there's really, other than the FBI, there's really any sort of national data bank on this, other than, again, the FBI. But based on their data, these are the 10 most common. Number 1, the Laursen 380. This is a very cheap 380 pistol that I was actually able to find for $39. Number 2, the Davis Industry P380. Again, a very cheap gun. And that's kind of the commonality you'll find in these statistics. I've seen this as cheap as $29 online. Number 3, the Raven Arms MP25. It's a 25 caliber gun that is very inexpensive, and again, you probably pick it up for about 40 bucks. Number 4, the Taurus 85 38 Special. This is one of the only revolvers on this list. You can pick this gun up online for about $85. Number 5, Mossberg 500. It's one of the only shotguns on this list. Mossberg 500 is a great choice. I love the Mossberg 500. But this pump action shotgun you picked up for about 200 bucks. Number 6, Phoenix Arm 25 caliber. Phoenix Arms makes an okay pistol at a very cheap price. You can pick this up for about $80. Number 7, the Jennings J22 is a 22 LR pistol. You pick it up for about $70. Number 8, Ruger 1022. Love the Ruger 1022. I think it's a great choice, but fairly inexpensive. Brand new, you can pick them up for about $224. Used, easy under $200. Number 9, the High Point C9. This is our first 9mm pistol. High Point can be picked up for about $150. And finally, number 10, the Ruger P89. P89 used to be a great handgun, still pretty much is, but you can pick these up for about $90 online. So there you go. There's your commonality of what you'll find in police evidence lockers is pretty cheap, terrible guns. Not all necessarily terrible, but all pretty darn cheap. What you'll also find is that less than 1% of crimes are committed with AR-15s or AK variants of any kind. And I think that's a common misconception. Clearly, crimes are being committed with very inexpensive rifles and handguns. So there you go. There's our top 10 guns you'll find in police evidence lockers. If you like this video, click like and subscribe. We're currently selling God, Family, and Guns gear. The link is below. You can also now be a patron of this channel. That Patreon link is also below. But always, the most important part of this YouTube channel is we take prayer requests, so don't ever hesitate to send that stuff in. Thank you for watching this episode of God, Family, and Guns. And as always, love God, love your family, love guns.